He started thinking to himself, if I put airbags in garments, how would they work? So what actually happened is he got this idea while scuba diving. Yeah. So in scuba diving, I didn't know this. This is something I learned, but I guess in scuba diving, there's a vest that you can put on that in case you have some problems, you can pull a cord and it'll fill with air and it'll help you float back up to the surface. And he kind of learned something similar while on a scuba diving trip. And he started thinking to himself, if I put airbags in garments, how would they work? And what would be the difference in crashing? Because this is, we're talking about early 90s here when he first hand drew this sketch. And at the time, this is when airbags started becoming mandatory in cars. And he took a lot of attention to that because he was like, this is really interesting technology because you can hit something at 100 miles an hour. And when you hit your steering wheel, you're going to only feel the impact of hitting it at 5 miles an hour or 8 miles an hour. Like, how does this work?
Right.
And then this kind of started the discussion where he kind of went back to the R&D team and he's like, I want you guys to figure out how to make this work. And at the time, unfortunately, this is the early 90s, computing wasn't there. Eventually technology will catch up to the idea.
Okay.
So let's work on everything we can work on. Let's look at what